finally in this pack, I've got David Krejci from the Boston Bruins. Good second line center when he was there. Not this year, but
yeah, really good player for a long time, and then he retired. Then he came back for a year, and now he's retired. So,
well, I mean, what do you think about the Bruins this year in that Atlantic Division as a whole? I mean, I know Florida is probably the team that emerged, but what about Boston and Toronto?
I don't love the Bruins center depth. I feel like when Pavel Zacha and Charlie Coyle are your top two centers, you're probably drawn pretty thin in terms of going deep in the playoffs. Toronto, I mean, it's going to be the same thing as every year. They're going to lose at some point. The star players are going to get blamed there, and like their core is all locked in forever now. Like the only guy who's really not locked in is at this point is Tavares, because I think next year is probably going to be the last year of that deal. So I could see them moving on from him, just because he's a bit older now. He's like 34, 35, but. I mean, they extended Nylander. He's not going anywhere. They extended Matthews. He's not going anywhere. Marner still has a few years left on that deal, paying him $11 million. Morgan Riley is signed forever. So that's a team that they just need the salary cap to go up so they can kind of get the pieces around those guys, because they're taking up half the cap between the five of them.
Well, we will see. I every year it's will they get out of the first round, then they got out of the second round. I mean, the East is more wide open.
And then they finally got out of the first round last year,
and they lost to Florida.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any shame in losing to Florida. I think Florida is that team that everyone wishes their team would play like. They have the high end skill, but they also have the guys who will do the dirty work. And Bobrovsky's been pretty good for the better part of a year now. So, where the contract doesn't look nearly as bad. So all you need is Bobrovsky to be like a 9-15, 9-20-ish goalie. And like that'll play. Like that's certainly plenty good enough there. I'm very envious of the Florida Panthers and everything about them, their style of play and all that.